Hello dear learners of class 1. Today I am going to teach you science chapter number 12 and the name of the chapter is water. What is the name of the chapter? Water. We all know what is water. Obviously we all know what is water. What is water used for? Okay. So we use water for drinking purpose, we use water for cooking purpose, we use water for washing clothes, we use water for washing dishes, we use water for cleaning our house, we use water for wiping the floors. Okay. So water, 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 everywhere water. Okay. So all living beings needs water to live. Life is impossible without water. Okay. So water is very essential for living beings. It is an universal solvent. What? Universal. Water is said to be an universal solvent. The characteristics of water are, it is a tasteless. When you drink water, do you feel sweet, sour, bitter? No. Whenever you drink water, you feel it is a tasteless. Okay, colorless. Have you seen water in a color form before mixing the colors in it? Okay, in a original form, water in original form is a colorless. Okay, it is said to be a liquid, it is said to be a fluid. Okay, because it flows easily from one place to another. If I pour water in a ground, what will happen to the water? It will flow from one side to the other side. If I pour the water inside the glass, okay, if I pour the water in a glass, the water takes the shape of a glass. Okay, if I pour the water in a bowl, okay, the water takes the shapes of a bowl. So that is why it is said to be an fluid, because it can take any shape according to its containers. Okay. So water is colorless. Everywhere water, everywhere water. In fact, human beings also have water inside their bodies. Okay, our blood plasma is made of water. Blood plasma is made of water. Our body is also made of water. How? Example you can take. When you sweat, no? What is sweat? Water. The salty water comes out from our body. So that is water. So not only human beings, all the plants have water, all the fruits have water, plants, every plants. Okay, so if you take the leaves of a plant, you will find some moist things. Moist means some wetty substances. Okay, so that is water. Okay, fruits, you take the fruits, squeeze the fruit. Okay, like lemon, example you take the lemon, I am taking as a lemon, all the kinds of any kind of fruit you can take. Okay, lemon, if you take lemon, cut it the lemon and squeeze it. Okay, if you after squeezing, what you find? The lemon juice comes out. No, that is a water. That is also water. So these are all the examples that water exists everywhere. Without water, life is impossible. Okay. So in your book, page number 47, seeds need water to grow. Okay, given seeds need water to grow. One example has been given. I will explain this example. Okay, so take some green moong dal. Place some of it in a dry cotton. Soak the rest for a few hours. Then place the soaked seed in moist cotton. So take in your book it is given that take some green moong dal, but I say it not only green moong dal, take any kind of dal. Okay, but don't take it as a broken dal. Okay, take the whole dal, or you can take a piece also. Okay, so any kind of seeds you can take. It is not necessary only the moong dal you have to take. Just an example given in your book. Okay, so take it and soak it in a water. Take that one and make it in a 2 portions. Okay, one portion you don't soak it into water, and one portion, so okay, one quantity you soak it in a water for a few days, and take that soaked water and keep it in a wet inside the wet cotton. Inside wet cotton, and the dried one, okay, you keep as it is dried inside the dried cotton. After few days, you will find what you will find. You will find a thread-like structure which comes out from the seed. That particular seed which you have taken, moong dal, or you have taken peas, or any kind of seeds. Okay, any kind of seeds, any kind of dals. Okay, the particular one you will find out a thread-like substances which is coming, which came out from your soaked seeds. Okay, that that seed is said to be in seedlings. Okay, that seed is said to be in what? Seedlings. From seedlings, plant grows. Okay. So this proves that water is very essential for the life. Okay, so for growing a plant, water is needed. For living here, for a living purpose of human beings, water is needed. Not only human beings, animals also. Okay, not only that, if you cut the fleshes of other animals also, you find veti, no? So like if you cut the chicken, if you take the hen and cut chicken, you like to eat chicken, no? So if you cut the chicken also, you'll find veti. So that is a fluid, that is a water. Thank you so much. If you have any queries, any doubt in your chapter, so please write it on the comment box. I will surely clarify it.